Hi everyone, I want to welcome you all especially to this week's weekly analysis. So I've been able to do my analysis, I've been able to look at the market, and being able to spot some directional biases in the market and being able to come up with certain decisions on how I'm going to be trading this new week for it to be a profitable one for me. For those of you who took out time to watch the weekly review, you will understand that I explained how the war had an impact in the market and the dollar lost so much value, and I've told you that the war has ceased at least to a reasonable extent, and that means that the dollar should be able to correct some of the imbalances it created in the previous week and in the week before the previous week, and that way it means that dollar will be buying. Okay, it will be buying. This is just a simple fundamental that you should understand. And so because it will be buying, then we will be looking at to sell most of those pairs that are directly proportional to the dollar. But let's go to the chart so I show you a few things on this. This is my chart and this is the dollar index. Like I told you, the war has ceased at least to a reasonable extent, so I expect this imbalance to be filled up as the dollar should gain some value. So if you look very well, you may not be able to tell correctly what direction the dollar is going. It was previously bearish, but if you look now, you'll see that it struggled to take out this low. Okay, and it's not really taking out any low, any high. So you may still say it is bearish, or can even say it's bullish. So that means it's ranging, and the directional bias for the dollar index is not very much clear. But from what I know and understand is that the dollar would gain some value. Okay, to gain. It's dumped so much this week, sold massively, and I expect it to buy at least to a reasonable extent. And so because of that, I'm going to be looking for sales on GU, EU, okay, until that is fully confirmed, because I don't want what happened in the previous week where we were expecting to sell GU, EU, and it didn't quite sell as we expected to repeat itself again. So but this is it. Look closely, you see that it's already giving a bearish sign for GU. I'm expecting to sell it. Okay, at least it's bearish at least from this point, right? Okay, it's from this point. Okay, this is 24-hour line. Okay, so bearish at least from this point to at least this point, at least for now. From what I'm seeing, it's still moving. So until that is concluded, I may not be able to say anything much. Okay, so bearish this way, and that also will correlate for EU for those of you on the VIB channel. But quickly, let's go to GJ and the rest of the forex pairs that we trade. So GJ, quickly, let me show you the directional bias for GJ. So we have the 4-hour time frame, and it's still showing us, bullish for the 4-hour. It's no longer bearish because this high has been taken out. So I'm seeing bullish for the 4-hour. So let me change that quickly. So we're going to be looking out for bullish moves on GJ as the market opens. Bullish. What's wrong with you? Sorry about that. So and that's how it's going to be for GJ, and for silver we are going to be looking for bearish moves, as you can see. So I'm going to change this quickly to bearish. It's no longer bullish. So we're looking for bearish move on silver, and on the crypto, which is the people USDT, we're going to be looking at for bearish. So it's correct, bearish. So that's it. So we have the AJ. I've not said much to you about AJ in a while, but if you look, you see that AJ is bullish. So we're going to be finding bullish moves on AJ. And in rounding up the synthetics, let me show you quickly. Jump 25, as you can see, it's giving bearish signal. It's taking out this low, so we're looking for bearish move. Okay, that's the 1-hour time frame. Let's go to the 4-hour. Okay, so as trend followers, we're going to be buying jump 25 as the market opens. It's clear on the 4-hour, and volatility 25 we're going to be buying. So the both are giving us buy moves. So I'm going to give an update on that. So stay active, stay tuned when I give updates on that on the VIP channel. I hope with these few things that you've been able to hear me show you, and explain to you, you've been able to see what you should be trading in this new week. I hope you understand what direction you should take. I hope you've been able to map out how you should be profitable in a week. don't blow accounts this week. Okay, make sure you make money, because that's why you're here. Don't blow accounts. If you need to be guided or mentored directly, remember to subscribe to our mentorship package. If you don't have money, then make sure you take advantage of our free videos to learn. If you want to subscribe and consult, then as little as $20 we are available for you. But if you want a one-on-one mentorship, is as much as $200. But that's the cheapest I think you would find in the whole of Nigeria. So I'm looking forward to any one of you who is interested in that. See you soon. Remember, I'm going to be live 1 p.m. GMT plus 1 every Monday. Make sure you don't miss it, because in that live trading class, I'm now going to explain to you vividly and very clearly how the market is going to go in the course of the week, and it's not something you should miss. See you during the live trading class. Enjoy your week. Make sure you're profitable.